Hello, Rama Rama Puputu. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, having a happy and peaceful life. Now let's continue the next part. I tell him of my interest in these things. Yes, I observe that even before you reach the crowd, he replies disconcertingly. That is why I invited you to this tent. Indeed, yes. Do not imagine that I am collecting money through greed. It is because I need a certain sum to build a mausoleum for my late master. I have set my heart upon this work and I shall not rest until it is built. I beg him to tell me a little more about his life. Very reluctantly, he yields to the request. When I was a boy of 13, I was occupied in taking care of a herd of goats for my father. One day there came to our village a lean ascetic whose thinness was almost terrifying. The bones seemed to be sticking up out of his skin. He asked for a night's food and shelter, which was readily given to him by my father, who always treated holy men with respect and regard. However, instead of staying for a single night, his stay extended for more than a year. Such was the liking which our family formed for him that my father continually pressed him to remain and enjoy our hospitality. He was a wonderful man, and we discovered that he possessed strange powers. One evening, as we sat at our simple meal of rice and vegetables, he looked at me several times very closely, and I wondered why. The following morning, he came to the place where I was tending the goats and sat down by my side. My child, he said, would you like to become a fakir? I did not have a very clear idea of what that sort of life was like, but its freedom and strangeness appealed greatly to me. So I told him that I would be glad to become one. He spoke to my parents and said that he would return when I was 3 years older, and then he would take me away with him. Strangely enough, both my parents died during that time, so that when he came, I was quite free to accompany him. Thereafter, we roamed the land, going from village to village, I as his disciple, he as my master. All the marvels which you have seen today are really his, for he taught me how to do them. Is it possible to learn these things easily? I asked. The fakir laughs. Only by many years of hard practice can a man master such things. Somehow, I feel that his story rings true. He seems a pleasant, sincere sort of man. Though I am skeptical by temperament, yet I keep my skepticism on a leash. As I stagger out of the tent, uncertain whether I have lived through an extraordinary dream, the pleasant breeze revives me. I hear it stir a row of graceful coconut trees which shadow a distant compound. The further I walk away, the more incredible these feats appear to me. I would like to suspect some trick on the fakir's part, yet I feel that his character is more honest than not. But how can one explain this amazing art of moving material objects without visible contact? I do not understand how anyone can, after natural laws, at his mere whim. Perhaps we do not know as much about the nature of things as we think we do. Puri is one of the sacred cities of India. Monasteries and temples have found a home here since antiquity. Pilgrims pour into the town during certain years of festival and help to pull the gigantic car of Juggernaut on its 2 mile journey. I take the opportunity to study the holy men who pass through the place and in the result have to modify my earlier unfavorable impressions. One wandering holy man who speaks broken but understandable English proves to be quite a fine character when I get into closer acquaintance with him. Let's continue in the next part. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Popote.